I'm hoping everyone's having a great Christmas, but today did not turn out as planned. So anyways, we'll get to that in a second. You guys are going to see some carnage. Anyways, intake needed to be pulled back off because it was carbureted when I ran the engine to break it in, or get some heat in it, basically. Pulled the intake off, had to buy some bungs. So I went to Billet Speed and bought some pretty sweet injector bungs that actually hold the injector, and you can put fittings on top. I was trying to do something different the other guys don't do often, and it's a little more expensive, but it's pretty cool. Anyways, so you don't have to worry about having your rail on top and getting everything perfectly lined up. Just run lines into your individual injector and have like a fuel log somewhere on your intake or somewhere close for the setup. Anyways, yep, very high quality, very nice parts there. Come over to the intake here, and yeah, you guys can be like, what in the fuck? Yeah, had some issues, but before you guys start criticizing me, I mean, this China pile of shit can go to hell. Anyways, TIG welder was out day before, working with some aluminum parts there, just get everything dialed in. And as soon as we go to this hunk of China shit, things did not look up at all. Nothing wrong with the bungs. It's just this Edlbrock intake, the material it's made out of is just junk. You get a puddle started, and all of a sudden all this black nasty shit starts coming out, and just messes up your whole freaking day. I mean, you're trying to, let's say, get a puddle started and you're trying to dab in, it just starts curdling up and won't even stick. Of course, once it curdles up about like that, you're about done. You gotta stop, cut it, try again. Well, it just did not go well at all. I tried different sizes, different material of aluminum. I basically stopped in the intake in general and retweaked the you know, all the settings or whatnot, see if I was missing something. Yeah, I mean, it was going bad. Gas pressure was good. I upped it, lowered it, didn't matter. Make sure the ground was good, you know, all the connections. No, you know, nothing going on there, because I can weld over here on these little scrap pieces just fine. As soon as I come over to this intake, it is just fucked. I mean, after looking at that one, you were wondering why the hell I kept going. Well, I mean, I'd go, I'd stop. I was thinking, well, it might look like shit, but I'll just grind it down carefully and just hide it and go get this thing powder coated and whatnot. But there was just no way it just would not weld. I couldn't even get it done. I mean, it basically didn't even really weld much, because it didn't take much to, you know, break them off. So yeah, I'm not sure if the older Edlbrock intakes were made out of a better aluminum, cast aluminum that is. And maybe just my TIG welder might be getting ready to take a shit, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it was bad. It all started just kind of taking away right here. Wouldn't fucking go, just stuck. Got pissed. There was a hammer right there, and it was time for this intake to go. Knocked that one off, threw the intake on the fucking ground, kicked it over here to the door basically. Found the biggest sledgehammer I could, and you can just tell what happened after that. Fucking lumberjack status, basically, just fucking hitting that thing all the way over here to the door. I was fucking winded by the time I was done. It was bad. I feel much better now. This was a hell of a stress reliever, a very expensive stress reliever. And sadly, my plate here, it was still on top. There's fucking bolts pinging and flying off. I mean, it's still usable. It's good to go. But just showing you, everybody, that we're all human. We all make mistakes. We all get pissed off. I've never been that pissed in quite a long time. But we'll get back at this thing. Like I said, I feel much better now. Even though it just fucked up that intake. But whatever. We'll just, tomorrow's another day. And I'm looking at other intakes and different options right now. So if you guys want to see more of Turbo Gary and possibly some more carnage, just hit that like and subscribe right now. I guarantee you're going to see some type of carnage out of this deal. So we'll talk to you guys later, and you guys have a Merry Christmas.